Hey everyone, it's Katie from True Balance Canine Training. For those of you who don't know, I am a family dog trainer based in the Chicagoland area. I focus mainly on basic obedience, advanced off-leash obedience, and behavior modification. So in this video, I just want to talk a little about one of my favorite training tools, which is the Prong Collar. Reason it's one of my favorite tools, long answer short, it's one of the few tools on the market specifically designed to not hurt your dog, while being an amazing tool for effective communication while training. So I'm just going to go over the components of a prong collar and then how to fit one properly on your dog. So the brand of prong collar I use is called Herm Springer. You can find it through the Herm Springer website or through Amazon.com. So they look like this. This one is a 2.5 millimeter, and then I have this one which is a 3 millimeter. So basic rule of thumb, the 2.5 millimeter is usually good for dogs under 50 pounds, whereas the 3 millimeter is better for dogs over 50 pounds. So the reason I like Herm Springer is because the ends of the prongs are blunted, which is just a comfort factor for your dog. Also, they're probably the best made prong collars, so they're less likely to have the links break or get distorted. So parts for the prong collar. First we have the interlocking links, and these come on and off just by pinching these two edges together and putting them right through the holes of the other link. Let's get this so you can see it. So you pinch and then press down. When you want to disconnect a link, you put your thumb on the prong and then push with your forefinger, and it snaps right off. So prong collars are also called pinch collars, and a lot of people think that's because they pinch your dog. That has nothing to do with it. All pinch refers to is the fact that you have to pinch the two prongs together to fit them into the next link. Next is the martingale style chain, and we have two loops on here. One, we have the O-ring or the dead ring, and that's pretty much just to prevent the chain from getting tangled up. So you hold it like this. It just kind of keeps everything in place. So the other ring on here is the swivel ring, also known as the live ring, and that is the one that you want to put your leash onto. So another feature I like about the Herm Springer collar is the center plate. If you'll notice, the prongs go in the opposite directions out from either side of the center plate, and that really helps to better evenly distribute pressure on the dog's neck. So how to properly fit a prong collar on your dog. There's two ways you can do it. You can either take the link out from the center plate, and I do that by pressing my forefinger on the center plate and using my thumb to push on the prong and push up. So like this. And then to reconnect it, remember you take the two prongs and pinch them together and then put them into the holes of the center plate. Like that. I find it easier to just take two of the links apart, and you can do this through any link you want. So same thing, I just put my forefinger on one link, put my thumb on the prong of the next link, push up, and disconnect. So the way you want a prong collar to fit on your dog, is you want it right under the chin and behind the ears. So sometimes people will have them on their dogs all the way down where you would have like the flat buckle collar. That is way too loose. Where you want it is up high because that's the most sensitive part of the dog's neck and the part you'll be applying the least amount of pressure to. You also want to have it when you're walking your dog, the side you have your dog on, you want the ring to be on that side because you want to clip your leash and have it on the same side you're walking your dog on. Or some people prefer to have the ring on the top, right on the back of the neck. It's really whatever works for you. I personally prefer to have it at the top of the neck as opposed to the side. Then to disconnect, just take it off. So last, I just wanted to talk a little about safety precautions while using the prong collar. One is that sometimes the prongs, either you'll think you have them connected right or they'll be a little loose. So one thing you want to make sure to do is to have a carabiner clip, and they just look like that. And you want to connect it from the dead ring, the O-ring, and also connect it to your flat buckle collar, like that. That way, if the prongs break or come disconnected, you still have your dog attached to the leash through the flat buckle collar. And finally, sometimes the leash clip will come disconnected from the live ring. Had that happen a couple times, so what you want to do is I just used electrical tape, any tape is fine. Once you put the prong collar to the leash, you just want to tape the opening to the leash clip closed. And then, that way you're sure it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, I hope you found this video helpful. Just a little bit about the different components to the prong collar and how to properly size and fit one on your dog. Thanks for watching.